Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Coming up here in just a few days time, we are going to see Operation Monarch kick off here in Warzone, which is essentially Godzilla vs Kong in game. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and I was fortunate enough to sit in on a call with Raven where they actually detailed exactly how this event is going to work, all the gameplay details, and essentially everything you can expect when it comes to this entire event. So today we're going to break down all the specific details, everything you need to know as we go through it all. If you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, every day I got you covered with all things going on in COD. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. That way you can always stay up to date. Also, right now, all weekends long, my Gamer Advantage discount code is actually boosted all the way up to 20% off your entire order. Usually my code only gets you 10% off, so if you're looking to pick up a new pair of glasses, they offer prescription or regular lenses, tons of different frame options. I love these things. I wear them every single day. And right now, thanks to that increased discount, there is no better time to pick up a pair for yourself. Link will be down in the description below. So you may recall that just after season 3, we actually talked about this general call that I had with Raven. They went over Operation Monarch. They went over some future changes for season 3. So quite a few of the details in this video you'll probably recall from that. If you haven't seen that though, this is the perfect video to tune into. We got all the specific details, a little bit extra than what we included in that last video. This prepares you for Operation Monarch completely, which of course is launching here in just a few days time. The event kicks off on May 11th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and a lot of players are saying, oh, you know, I've got work that day. What happens if I miss the event? There is no need to worry. This is a 2-week limited time mode. So from May 11th for the 2 weeks following, we're going to have this mode available for everyone. Now, as far as what this mode is, another big concern that a lot of players had is, oh, well, this is going to be like the Krampus event where King Kong and Godzilla are going to be in every single game, and it's probably going to get really obnoxious over a certain period of time, right? Wrong. This is actually going to be a 60-player Battle Royale match. It's going to have Resurgence and Power Grab rule sets enabled, and it's going to be entirely separate from normal Battle Royale. So once you play a couple of matches of this, if you feel like going back to normal BR on Caldera, you can do so. There will be playlist options for both. Now, like I said, Resurgence and Power Grab rules are in effect here, so you can keep respawning so long as one player of your squad lives, which is super nice. If you die early on into the match, it's all good if so long as you have, you know, that one teammate up. If one player remains standing, you can keep coming back. And then the Power Grab rule set has to do entirely with how this game mode works, and we'll get into the details there momentarily. Something I do want to note right away is that right as soon as we started talking about this event in this call with Raven, the devs mentioned that in theory, you could fly a plane into one of the Titans. They call them the Titans. They're obviously referencing Godzilla and Kong. So this is almost hinting at the fact that planes are going to be returning for this mode. Obviously, ever since we saw Battle Royale pretty much encompass Vanguard Royale and Vanguard Royale removed from the game, we haven't had the planes in place. So it could be that those are returning with this mode specifically, which obviously would be a lot of fun. Now, on screen, during the whole Operation Monarch LTM here, you're going to notice you have a meter on the right side. This is going to be your Power Grab meter and completely determines how fun this event is for you. You're either going to be able to fill up this meter and have a ton of fun, or watch the other teams fill up their meter first and probably destroy you thanks to the means of Godzilla and King Kong. Now, the way to actually progress this meter is to collect Monarch Intel. And Monarch Intel is received by getting kills in game, opening crates, doing contracts, basically just playing per usual. Now, I'm assuming they didn't specify this, but I'm assuming every single kill or crate open or, contract completed is about 1 Intel percentage. And that'll make more sense as we get later on into this video. As you get further up the meter, there will apparently be like tiers, and it'll grant you things like the overdrive bonus, which we had back during the Power Grab LTM on Verdansk 84, and that gives you like the speed boost where you run a lot faster. It instantly replenishes your armor and maximizes stuff like that. So it speeds up gameplay and kind of makes you like a super soldier in some ways. Now, at its core, this mode is still Battle Royale, so you're gonna have to be fighting other squads all throughout gameplay here, and it really gets chaotic once the Titan Frenzy event happens in game. That is what brings Godzilla and Kong to the island. Now, during this event, there's going to be vehicle drops and heavy weapon crate drops every single match. That's going to give you more firepower and also, confine gameplay to certain areas. Squads will be going after the vehicles, after the weapon crates, and after some other things as well that we'll get into in just a second. And once this event kicks off, the overall goal is to push the Titans back. And then the top 4 squads during that little, I guess, mini game, you could call it, are going to get prizes in game that help with your gameplay. I would assume maybe like specialist bonus, munitions boxes, stuff like that. However, the top squad that pushes the Titans back gets the Monarch Scream device, which is the end all be all in this mode. That allows you to control the Titans. Yes, you get to control King Kong or you get to control Godzilla. This is a one-time use streak that gives you the ability to choose where you want one of the Titans to attack, and that is absolutely awesome. So if you're the top squad in this Titan Frenzy event, you get that. However, you can also acquire the Monarch Scream device in one other way, and that is filling up your power grab meter to 100%, which obviously is going to happen over the course of gameplay if you're aggressive, if you are consistently getting kills, if you are opening a ton of crates or completing contracts, or if you interact with the Monarch intel drops. The devs explained that Monarch intel drops are going to happen throughout the match as sort of like a pick-me-up. It allows you to catch up with other players, because when you open up a Monarch intel drop, which I assume is probably going to be just like a crate that falls from the sky like the cash drops or the Juggernaut crates, those give you 30 intel per drop. So obviously they're going to attract a lot of attention. They're going to be very high action areas, but 30 intel, if in fact, you know, kills are worth 1 or 2, or maybe even like 5 intel, maybe opening crates is 1 intel, that's a lot of progression on your meters and could lead you to getting that Monarch Scream device way faster. So those are pretty important aspects of gameplay that, like I said, will drop periodically throughout the match. So you might ask, once I acquire a Monarch Scream device, what happens? Well, like I said, you get to control one of the Titans. Now, if you get Kong, you get to choose where he pounds the ground that has like a blast radius, essentially, and then he throws a massive boulder at that area, and if anyone is in that little radius, it is an instant one-hit kill knock. Now, we'll knock those players down, so if they have self-revives, they can try and self, if they're somewhat split from their squad mates can come over and revive them, but it is going to do pretty drastic damage to that squad in that area of the map. Now, on the contrary, if you get Godzilla's ability, his is Heat Ray, and that is an instant death. There is no knock, you just go straight to death. You go straight to spectating. This Heat Ray also leaves behind like a ring of fire, and that hurts players as well, just like a Molotov would, but more extreme. So both of the abilities are absolutely game-changing and can basically let you wipe a squad instantly in a very, very cool way. Very subtly in this call with Raven, they also mentioned that there is going to be some kind of Easter egg that has to do with Legendary Pictures, who obviously like helped produce the Godzilla and King Kong and MonsterVerse movies. So there's something there, but they got into absolutely no specifics. So we're going to have to wait and see what that is. Anyways, going back to some details about the Titans, Godzilla is going to be able to walk and swim around the island. Kong will be in like the middle of the island. He also jumps around from like point to point as well. So they do actually interact with the map. And I think it's very important to note as well, they will not just naturally attack players like Krampus would per se. They only attack if you attack them first. So you could absolutely be running with Godzilla and almost use him as bait to get another team to shoot at him, and then while they're getting attacked by Godzilla, you swoop in and you third party, and it's the ultimate tag team match, right? So definitely very cool. They're going to be natural elements on the map until they're provoked, and then they're going to be very angry elements on the map. Then to round things out, this is more than just an in-game event. There is actually like an on-menu tab event like what we have had before. But in-game, you can earn some specific rewards. There's going to be 4 unique rewards, 2 charms, and 2 calling cards, and you get those by completing various elements of the event. So long as you participate, you're going to get those. But outside of that, there's also going to be 8 event challenges that require you to do specific things, I would imagine all within this LTM. And if you complete all those, you get a new blueprint that I would imagine is themed around the MonsterVerse in general, which is very cool. So it is probably one of the biggest events, if not the single biggest event that we've had in Warzone history, both as an LTM and then also just in general as a menu event, gameplay experience, crossover. It kind of has it all. So that is every single detail that the devs shared with us about this event. So in a few days, once it goes live, you now know exactly what to expect, and hopefully this gives you a little edge over everyone else playing the game that maybe didn't watch this video. They should have had the post notifications turned on, like you should if you want to stay up to date with everything going on in COD. If that's you, feel free to subscribe. That way you can catch all my future videos. And if you enjoyed this one, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.